Hello everyone, and welcome to Lore Time with the Chibi Inquisitor. Tonight's topic is about the Genestealer cult and a Kelermorph, who is a heroic figure within the cult. The Kelermorph is a special Genestealer hybrid who serves as a hero figure for the Genestealer cults, and uses his legendary prowess as a warrior and gunslinger to spread sedition and revolution on cult-infested Imperial worlds. To the oppressed masses of a Genestealer cult, the Kelermorph is a figure of folk legend, a revolutionary hero battling the uncaring cruelty of authoritarian rule. To the enemy, he is a figure of dread, a hatred anarch who seeks to tear down the foundations of civilization. In reality, the Kelermorph is something else entirely, a bioform created for the specific purpose of exploiting mortal psychology, a cold-blooded killer in the guise of a legendary gunfighter, whose actions inspire generations of sedation and revolution. Smeared across the walls of countless underhive catacombs and high-rise spires is the same graffitied image of a cloak-free-armed figure wielding a set of custom auto-snub pistols. He always stands defiant in the face of impossible odds. Tales spread of this masked hero, a litany of impossible deeds and feats of a supernatural martial prowess. These stories differ from world to infested world, but they retain a core of similarity. Spinning his Liberator auto-snubs with supernatural dexterity, the Kelermorph fills his enemies with bullets, mowing down scores of soldiers in moments. When faced with armored foes or war vehicles, the gunslinger simply spins the chambers of his pistol and calmly fires once more. In moments, the targets explode in a hail of metal. Such tales might sound fanciful, but there is a core of truth to them all. The Kelermorph is a latter-day refinement of the third generation's hybrid cycle, produced from the finest genetic strains of the local populace, and gifted with hypersensory powers that allow him to perceive the world around him in an unusually acute detail. Rapid-firing neurons in the Kelermorph's predatory brain allows a supernatural reaction time. The bioform's enemies seem to move in slow motion as he aims and blasts them off their feet, one by one. Enhanced pheromonal senses and thermoseptic vision allows for pinpoint marksmanship even in pitch darkness, while a refined vestibular system provides a superhuman level of balance and coordination, the source of the Kelermorph's uncanny aim. These creatures are biocrafted to be the heroic face of the cult. Their influence upon a fractured society is a terrifying sign of the Genestealer's patriarch's growing mastery of the human psyche and the ability to manipulate the mass psychology. Pox-faced gangers and upper hive dandies alike style themselves upon this figure, seeking the trail of the mysterious worm form symbol, and in doing so, falling into the embrace of the cult. Indentured workers risk their lives to smuggle traces of lethal chemical elements out of the sprawling arms factories in which they toil away their existence. They fashion these rare elements into custom bullets, slugs of metal tipped with depleted volonium that can pierce power armor and even the hulls of light tanks. The crafting of such munitions often douses the maker in deadly waves of radiation, but they willingly accept their fate, making a final pilgrimage to present their gift to the hero of the revolution before succumbing to the sickness ravaging their bodies. Such is the devotion that the Kelermorph engenders, for he is the physical embodiment of the freedom falsely promised by the followers of the Star Children. Thank you for joining me for this in-depth look into the Tyrannid Genestealer cults. I will see you next time, and stay safe, friends.